Buckball season. What? So I guess they're gonna play some sport game? This is right after I watched the previous one. So they said something with the yak place in that one, but I doubt it. That doesn't seem like this will be about that. Seems like this is gonna be some kind of sport they're playing. Or it's Buckball season. Oh yeah, it could be sports season. So I guess they're gonna play sports, and that'll be something. Eh? What am I even laughing at? Yeah, really nothing to look forward to here. I guess this will probably just be about, like, teamwork. Like, I don't know, Fluttershy or something's probably gonna be like, oh, well, I'm not confident enough to play in the game. I'm not strong enough. And then they're like, no, you can still do it. You're a strong character thing. So there's that. I don't know, I'm thinking about, like, the season right now. Like, I don't know, so far I would definitely say, like, every season got better slightly. Well, by better I mean slightly less shitty. But this season so far has been worse than season 5. It's like, it's hard to even tell. Because it's like, if I had to pick a season to rewatch, it'd be season 3, no questions asked, because that's the shortest one. It's half the length of all the other seasons. But if I had to, like, pick just based on quality, I guess I'd say season 5. I don't know. Either way, it'd be a lot of suffering. Whatever. Into the episode. Oh, okay. Because Applejack does apple bucking to get the apples off the tree. So I guess that's the sport. So Applejack's family thinks that they can beat Ponyville in this game. And yeah, she has no idea what the game is. I feel like at first this intro was just painful. Then for a while it was just annoying, and it's just like, alright, whatever. This is my life now. But now it's just back to pain. It just, ugh. It's just like every time I hear it, it just makes me want to rip off my goddamn ears. I have nothing to say about this. They're doing tryouts for they need to find a unicorn to play with them. That's it. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to figure out trying to find the best teammate. This is a stupid game. Oh, there's a fucking car outside. This is like the most unexciting way to do this, to animate this game. They're barely even, like, moving. What? I guess it's significant that Pinky and Fluttershy are good at the game somehow? Funny montage thing. You can probably hear a truck outside, so that's annoying. What in the fuck? Okay, so I guess they're gonna want him to be the unicorn that plays with them. This is actually the first time these characters have had any kind of relevant role in anything. Also, I don't get why that guy's mark is a snail. Is it implying that he's, like, slow? He likes taking care of snails? He likes eating snails? He secretly is a snail? I don't know. Oh wow, I just realized that Pinky's skin and Fluttershy's hair is the exact same shade of pink. That's how bored I am. I'm comparing the individual shades of the characters. So now they're gonna take the game too seriously, and it's not gonna be fun anymore. Here comes the funny training montage. Oh, it's not even a montage. It's just gonna be really slow and drawn out. Okay, montage. Whoa, dude. Ah! I guess she's just gonna fail. Yeah, now Rainbow's just stressing her out. It's not fun anymore. Yeah, they don't want to take it seriously, and that's the issue. Or I guess it's only Fluttershy that's struggling. Okay, now it's serious, and now she's gonna struggle to work. And I guess this Snails guy is just so powerful with magic for whatever reason. He's just kind of been in the background a bunch of times as the idiot character. Now Apple and Rain are realizing that the other two don't like taking it seriously. And I just realized this is two sets of characters that are both voiced by the same person. Like Fluttershy and Pinky are voiced by the same person. So this is literally this is just a person having a conversation with themselves in two different voices. It's like there's that Rick and Morty episode where it's nothing but Rick and Morty almost the entire episode. The Rick Atlantis mix-up. So then it's literally just Justin Roiland talking to himself for 20 minutes. But yeah, this is like Pinky and Fluttershy. It's just what's her name talking to herself. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention there. Actually, I'm gonna go back and watch that conversation again because I missed that. Oh, okay. So their conversation was just about them saying how they don't think anyone's gonna care since no one knows about the game, but now the whole town knows about it because Rainbow and Apple Applejack said stuff about it. I guess they're just really nervous. I mean, I get why Fluttershy wouldn't like this and would be nervous. I don't see why Pinky wouldn't be excited about this. Oh, there's them going crazy. Oh, and there's the funny joke with, what's his face? Snails. Oh, those characters in the background are actually talking. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard some, like, muffled sounds of them talking. And so now Rainbow and Applejack don't know what they want to do. And so now they don't have to worry about what. Now they're too scared. Yeah, I don't get why Pinky would be so scared. I mean, it makes sense for Fluttershy to be scared, but not whatever. And now they're learning to be better. Or maybe this will just be Pinky and Fluttershy getting confidence, and then they'll be ready to play. Still haven't had one thing to entertain me in this episode. Yeah, some people like pressure, some people don't. There's the simple, basic frickin' lesson. There's just so many scenes that they could have just done with visuals. Just shrink down these long, boring scenes. But no, they gotta stretch it into 20 minutes. Oh, the game is tied. I also just noticed the snail on Snails' ass is frowning. It's like the snail is sad that it has to live its whole life on his ass. Wow, this commentary on the game. Wait, what the fuck? Were all these baskets supposed to be transparent? Okay. It just looked kind of weird. Thought it was an animation error at first. And they win the game. Woohoo! It's a winner! Wow, I don't care. And there's another muscle pony. There's your dumbass message. Oh my god. So Applejack's family gets challenged, or god damn it, I can't speak. Applejack gets challenged. Just says that by her family, saying that Ponyville can't make a team that'll beat her family. So then Applejack wants to get a team together, and so then they get Pinky and Fluttershy to help practice the game with them. But it turns out Pinky and Fluttershy are really good at the game, but only when they're just having fun and not taking it seriously. And then they have to learn through practicing and stuff that they just have to have fun and not be serious. And then they win the game, and woohoo. Gotta have fun, can't be serious. Or some people need to be serious and some people need to just have fun. That's the lesson. I mean, fine lesson, whatever. It makes sense. Or at least some progression of events, but really it did not need to be 20 minutes. It's such a simple concept that could easily be reduced down into 10 minutes. It just doesn't need this much time to exist. Like, there's so little to say about this as well. There's no moments or jokes or really anything. It's all just so forgettable. I mean, seriously. Like, there's not one significant thing here that I remember. It's too long, it's too dragged out. I mean, it's so boring. Because like Gravity Falls, a lot of those episodes are just the basic concepts, and they're 20 minutes, but there's constantly jokes and things that are actually funny, and there's some genuinely heartfelt moments that still make me feel things, like the 10th time I've watched it. Like, ugh. And it's not like the animation is particularly interesting to watch. I mean, the whole process of this made-up game they're playing is essentially two assholes standing in the center, or at least for most of it, while another asshole stands there and floats a bucket around, and then another asshole tries to knock a ball away from the bucket. There's so little like motion and anything. I mean, I can say as much as I want. I can just say, oh, I didn't like this thing. This thing was dumb, or they could have done this better. But at the end of the day, this was so boring. That's really what it is. I mean, I can't think of a single positive thing to say about this. Really, I can't. So I give this episode a 2 out of 10. Extremely boring, extremely uninteresting, and completely forgettable. Boring.